What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be jumping down the toy aisle once again, and today we're going to be talking about WWE Elite Series 3, a really good set. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alrighty, so here is Elite Series 3. In this set, we have Christian. Now, for whatever reason, I could be going crazy right now. This figure depicts two dates. Maybe let's see. I'm gonna look this up over on my phone and see how accurate this is. Let's see. So this is the WrestleMania 25, supposedly. Maybe it was his entrance gear. I don't remember what the. I'm sure if I scroll down, I would see it. Just a quick glance. I cannot find Christian's entrance attire. But he does come with his tracksuit, which I believe it only came with this figure. There was a TNA figure that this tracksuit came with as well. And supposedly this figure is from Extreme Rules 2009. Now, the tracksuit does look pretty cool. It is really freaking baggy. And his tracksuit was a little baggy, but like, this is when they were still trying to figure out when or what to do properly with the cloth goods for the Elite line. But then we scroll on down. We'll get into that in a second. And yeah, there is the attire. I'm assuming that this gear, let's see if we can look at the picture. This gear is not from Mania 25. So it had to have been the tracksuit. Because looking on my phone here, his gear at Mania 25 was like a white and orange with where the blue and the yellow are. So that is definitely interesting. So yeah, so now we kind of have that figured out. It's a 2-in-1. As far as the head scan is good for 2010 Mattel. I'm not gonna lie there. It's fairly decent. There are definitely better Christian head scans to come down the line. Two exactly off the top of my head, which look very, very good. The attire here is very nice. I do like it a lot. I don't think the white and the orange would have looked as good as the blue and yellow personally. I don't know who posed them in this stance right here, but they should be fired from wherever they're working. But yeah, like the tracksuit's just so bulky. I do think this is a really solid figure. If you want the tracksuit that bad, go seek it out. I don't know what the tracksuit actually like runs on eBay right now by itself, but as far as the figure itself, there are better Christians that you can get. So I'll leave that up to you. And then our next figure, which we talked about it a few weeks ago, is Cody Rhodes from his time in Legacy. This is supposedly April 20th and April 26th of 2009. That checks out. I'm pretty sure he wore the same attires both times. Yeah, because he split up with Hardcore Holly in 2008, I believe. Somebody fact check me on that. I think so. I think it was like the early summer of 2008 they split up. But this looks good. It's a very bare bones Cody Rhodes figure. I personally would love to see this one get re-released in the Greatest Hits line. I would pick a different Cody head sculpt. Maybe the one that was just released on the Greatest Hits one with the jacket and the bag head and the mask. I think that would be a really good head to use. But after that, it's a guy in black trunks with just his initials on him. Well, it does have the Legacy logo on the back. One black elbow pad and black boots. With, I guess he has like the British style socks that are poking up out of the boots. And then at the time, you guys know, the shirts were not good quality, but it is pretty cool. I might own one of these shirts in my collection. I think I might have Ted DiBiase. I don't really remember. But yeah, it was interesting that Ted DiBiase was released before Cody was. DiBiase was in Series 2 and Cody was in Series 3. That's definitely a choice. I guess they were kind of equal at the time. They had relatively the same pedigree as like the generational wrestlers. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Then finally, we got our first ever WWE Elite John Cena. I still think it's criminal that he was not released in Series 1 or Series 2 in the Elite line, considering it is John freaking Cena. But I digress. This attire is from November 23rd, 2008, also known as Survivor Series from that year. This is a classic Cena shirt. We actually got this one re-released in one of the greatest hits waves, I think. We got it re-released. I just don't know for sure if it was a greatest hits wave. I'm drawing a blank on the exact one. Yeah, so excuse me on there, but this is really good. I love the Hustle Loyalty Respect shirt. Comes with the hat. This is when the armband was painted on. That's interesting. They later went to like a rubber, and then nowadays it's like in plastic. It's like properly sculpted. And then he comes with a t-shirt. So you have everything you need for Cena. You have the hat, the dog tags, and the shirt, which is very nice. That head sculpt was pretty good at the time. I'm not going to lie there. It's actually pretty solid. It's a really good figure. But if you want this exact depiction of Cena, I definitely do recommend going to pick up the re-release of it. I don't know if the re-release has the white and red shoes, though. Let me do a double check on that one. I should have known that beforehand. So pardon me there. But I want to tell you accurately. If I'm going to tell you, I want to tell you accurately. So I'm looking up the greatest hits John Cena, and I'm not seeing it in that greatest hits line. So now I got to figure out what other line it was in, because we did get it re-released. It was the top picks. And the shoes are different. We got a better Cena head sculpt. And of course we got interchangeable hands, because that's just what's happening now. And we got the sculpted armband and the sculpted wristbands. But it's different colored shoes. I like these better. I think these are solid. But definitely go pick up the new one. I don't even remember what year Top Picks this was. But, I mean, there's always a Cena figure to find. But, yeah, definitely go pick up the re-release for your collection. Then up next, one of the most underrated elites, I think, in my opinion at least, Santino Marella from an episode of Monday Night Raw from February of 2009. Who doesn't love Santino? You guys heard me talk about it in my Battle Pack series. Ooh, what was it? 2? 1? Series 1. And it was a solid figure then, but the Elite is so good. It has the great head sculpt, has the tattoo, has the singlet. I think this might be a unique sculpt at the time. Trying to remember what they have in the Elite line. I think this is a new sculpt as far as the upper legs and the torso go. So that is nice. But man, this figure is really good. The red knee pads, the microphone, everything about it. The Italian style shirt with Santino Marella's logo on there, the Italian flag. Everything about it is great. I love the tattoo sticking out on the thigh there. Just a really good figure. I don't know what else to say about it. It's so good. And I don't know why they packaged him so stupid in the package like that. But there is, believe it or not, another Santino Marella Elite in the teens, I believe. So we'll definitely talk about him once again. But the next figure in the set is Shawn Michaels. Another one that was kind of surprising that he, well, hold on. He would have been, let's see. This probably came out, I'm going to say the summer of 2010. And his WrestleMania retirement match was at WrestleMania 26, which was in the spring of 2010. So this would have released after his retirement. It's kind of weird we never got this figure, like, or I guess an Elite Shawn Michaels before this. I believe they should have, like, really just pounded in the stars in the first few sets. But I digress. You do get his cowboy hat, which is a nice accessory. We're still getting it to this day with him, which is pretty cool. He does come with the tank top that's cut on the sides. Does look good. I love the pants here. I don't like this head scan. I think they still use it, and it still sucks. There are definitely better Shawn Michaels head scans, but The cowboy hat looks good with his logo on it, and I love the cut-off tank top. I think that's pretty cool. Once again, it really like rolls up is the only way to properly describe it after 15 years. But it's a solid figure. They're just way better Shawn Michaels figures to have in your collection. Believe it or not, the last figure in the set is one of my all-time favorite elites for just being a total package. I remember not hating Miz, but like it was fun to boo him when I was young. And this is the Miz I remember when I would like go, what was it? I went to a SmackDown ECW double taping, and it was him and Morrison together, and they just got the crap beat out of him. I don't even remember who they were going against, but like you love to boo him. But the Miz had a nice, unique look to him with the shorts. I still think that holds up now. The I'm Awesome armband was nice. The fedora was stupid, but it's still nice. Then you have the chick magnet tank top, which has never been re-released to this day. So that does suck. I will admit that. But like the chick magnet shirt is so dumb, but so good. The shorts look good. This is a really solid figure that does not get a lot of love. I think I own like 2 or 3 of this figure because I wanted to make some customs until they released the Miz attire that I actually wanted in the Ruthless Aggression wave, because I had my what were they called? Ruthless Aggression figure from when I was young, and I was like, man, I want an elite of this exact attire. We got that exact attire. So that's pretty freaking cool, at least from my standpoint. But I think Elite Series 3 is pretty solid. This is just a personal preference. Like, I don't need Christian in this set. As a kid, I didn't understand the appeal of Christian because I was a kid. Cody Rhodes was just another member to a tag team to complete. John Cena, heavy hitter, you gotta have him. Santino was fun. I don't know who doesn't like Santino. Shawn Michaels was a mainstay, and then The Miz is, well, once again, another tag team person. I believe Morrison comes in Series 4. I could be wrong. But that is my opinion on WWE Elite Series 3 from 2010. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks for joining me down the toy aisle today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.